I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen al forno. That's right, we're baking in the oven and on the stove top, an old classic Sicilian dish. Now, I love my Sicilian recipes. Of course, my mama and papa are from Sicily, and I decided that we love carciofi, a big word, artichokes, come on. And we love the stuffed artichokes. Well, you know what? I brought everything together to make an artichoke casserole, and we add a little cream to it. It's great for a side dish, perfect for the holidays. Anytime you want to serve it, you're going to love it. So let's get started. A little bit of olive oil in our pan, and then we're going to add our artichokes and some mushrooms. We don't want to add the garlic yet, but we will add a little bit of salt. Yes, you rarely see me add salt, but this is going to break everything down. Because when you add salt to vegetables, it releases a little of the water. And that's what we want to do. We want to release it now while it's cooking to get the vapore, get those vapors out of the way. How about this? Easy, come on. You're going to love this. And it's very, very quick. Once it's made, 2 or 3 minutes, it's in the oven the rest of the way, and you have time to do the rest of your prep work. All right, let's lower this just a little bit. And now we have our mixture that, the Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, down south, they make all types of Italian breadcrumbs with either oregano or, different herbs. Parsley, breadcrumbs, and cheese. And I like a salty cheese, so probably a Romano or a Parmesan cheese in there. Okay, a little more olive oil, not much. Give this a stir one more time. We don't want those mushrooms to really cook down too much because I don't want them to disappear, but they're also at the same time, they're sweating right now. That's what we want. Get rid of that water out there. That's what that salt was in there for. Now you know and you understand. Okay, look, that's about really it. Just to kind of, not brown the mushrooms, but cook them just enough where they're not raw looking. They're going to bake in the oven again. Preheat that oven right now. 375, 400, in that area, you're good. This is it right here. Now, at this point, I'm going to turn the heat off all the way on my stove. And I have my breadcrumbs, but look here. While that's still cooking, and my stove's off, I'm going to add my garlic because you know me, I do not like to burn the garlic. It gives a completely different flavor. And what I like, thin slices right in here. And we'll give that a quick stir. Do not smash the garlic. No reason to do that. Come on. We're not trying to be fancy or anything. And you know what? When this garlic cooks down, it gives such a sweet flavor because otherwise when you burn it, and you notice it's still on top here. I haven't put it on the bottom of that pan yet. That's it. That's all we need to do. Quick, easy. Now we let it kind of get to the bottom of the pan, but our heat is really off. It's just a little leftover heat. Oh, you can smell that now. There we go. That's what I want. Just a warming of the artichokes, a nice, simple saute on the mushrooms, and very little heat on the garlic. All right, Italian breadcrumbs we talked about. Let's put those in here. But look, I reserved a little bit. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Some of our cheese. Give this a nice stir. Looks a little dry. That's okay. It's going to be. Don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. Maybe just a touch of cracked pepper, red pepper. No other herbs. No seasoning. Our breadcrumbs are seasoned enough. And now, these breadcrumbs, you don't want them to brown, but they're kind of soaking up everything a little bit here. Just a little bit of olive oil. Now, my mama would just get this right here with a lot more olive oil. And sometimes she would just serve this as a side dish without even baking it. But now, all the goodness of this dish combined with some cream. And I'm not going to use all of the cream. we're going to reserve some more, just like with our breadcrumbs, to top the casserole once we put it in there. Okay, give this a good stir. That's it. Look how it's soaked up those breadcrumbs. Just perfect. That's all we need. A little more cheese. It's not going to hurt, believe me. Some food release into our casserole. Insurance, I call this. I do not like anything to stick to this. Everything right out of the pan. All the goodness there. We don't want to waste any of it. We'll spread that around. Oh yeah, this is perfect. And really, not much more to do this. Instead, we're just going to add a little of that cream right on top, right around the edges. That's why I reserved it, remember? Just like this. And then, let me push this edge down here. We're going to finish it with more breadcrumbs right on top. I'm telling you, the breadcrumbs cooked, cucina povera, the cuisine of the poor. That's like the meat in this dish. It's so good. You're just going to want to eat the breadcrumbs. We're going to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes or so and see how it gets until it's nice and brown. Oh my, just look at that. Look at it bubbling right now, the oven. It smells like Mama's house when I was growing up during the holidays, on the weekend, Sunday dinner. Oh my, the artichokes, the Italian breadcrumbs, the cream, those mushrooms, a hint of garlic, maybe a little more garlic. And you know how when you have the stuffed artichoke, you have to eat it and kind of mess with it? Here it is, all combined. And it's so moist and delicious. I can't wait. This is something I am honored to make for you all, and something I would put on my dinner table today. Bene mangiare bene. It means eat and drink well. Brought to you by Hen House Markets.